na vana vefwe noho chahukachula kama huaka Edwin Sifuna. Hi good people, today we are going to talk about this gentleman Edwin Sifuna. Ngane manilem channel ino hukachula kama huakeva Bukusu. On this channel we talk about things relating to the Bukusu people or the Luhya people of Western Kenya. Most of this week and this weekend Edwin Sifuna has been trending, and for good reasons. I'll be teaching you words that you can use to actually describe someone of his character in Luhya, Bukusu, which is his very own tribe. Welcome to Luhyas to the World. This is where we talk about anything and everything that pertains the Luhya people of Western Kenya. I bring you videos about vocabularies. I do vlogs where we get to talk and interact in Bukusu Luhya. I also do translations, for example, song translations, speeches, and any other kind of translation that will help you to get more of our vocabulary and to understand more of our Luhya language, specifically the Bukusu language of Western Kenya. So let's start from Mimi Ndiye Sifuna. How can you say Mimi Ndiye Sifuna or Sisi Ndio Sifuna in Luhya Bukusu? This is a phrase that is actually very famous at the moment, because when Sifuna makes a speech, he starts by saying Mimi Ndiye Sifuna. So if you want to say this in Luhya and in Bukusu specifically, you say Esese Sifuna. Okay? If you want to directly say Mimi Ndiye Sifuna word by word, you have to say Esese Niye Sifuna. The Ndiye part is Niye. But if you want to say Mimi ni Sifuna, the short form is Esese Sifuna. So Mimi, when you translate Mimi to Bukusu, is Esese. And then when you want to say Sisi, because people have actually taken it up and said Sisi Ndio Sifuna because they are standing behind him and they are supporting what he's championing for, you can say Efwe Sifuna. Here as well, if you want to say Sisi Ndio Sifuna directly, you can say Efwe Nio Sifuna. So the Ndio part is Nio, okay? You can say it directly like that, or you can just say Efwe Sifuna. Efwe means us. Sisi Ndio Sifuna, we can say Efwe Sifuna. So if you want to support him through this viral phrase, you can actually say it in his own language by saying Esese Sifuna. So those of you who might not know him, let me just give you a brief description of who he is, and then I will give you 3 vocabularies that you can actually use to describe someone who is as courageous as Edwin Sifuna is. So Edwin Sifuna is the senator of Nairobi County, and he's been very well known because he's been the Secretary General of the ODM party, Orange Democratic Party in Kenya, which has been the party of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. So he's been very famous because he's very articulate, he speaks very good Swahili, very good English, and also he actually speaks very good Bukusu, which he does very well. Not so often, but he does it very, very well. I will try and get some of the videos he's done in Bukusu and translate for you, because he's one of us, he speaks our language, and we are very proud of him. So what are the 3 words that you can use to describe him in Luhya Bukusu to show the kind of person that he is? He's someone who is very courageous. He speaks things that very many people don't want to speak because maybe they fear so and so. And he speaks things that actually support the common mwananchi, the common Kenyan who's going through, you know, the hard economic time and just the hard situation that is going on politically in our country, Kenya. So the first vocabulary you can use to describe someone like Sifuna is the word sivya. This is someone or something that is strong. It can withstand hard conditions. For example, when you talk about iron or other metals, types of metal that are actually strong, they can withstand heat and they can withstand hard conditions. You can use the word sivya. So from today, if you're looking for a vocabulary that you want to describe someone that you know who is strong, who is courageous, who has withstood a lot of hardships, you can use Sivya. The second vocabulary that you can use to describe Edwin Sifuna or any other person that is strong and courageous like him is Emboko. Emboko. So Emboko is actually a wild animal, and it is known for being strong and courageous, you know. And we use this word Emboko to describe, especially men actually, to describe men who have done great things in the society, you know. You can say Ewe Emboko. When someone tells you Ewe Emboko, it means, you know, you are fierce, people can respect you, you are doing great things, and you're really, really courageous. So the second way we can use to describe Edwin Sifuna is by saying Oyo Emboko. Oyo Emboko means that person is a strong one, that person is fierce, and that person, we can respect him. So far we have two vocabularies, Sivya and Emboko. Make sure that you memorize this vocabulary because you can use it either to encourage him or to encourage any other person who's doing a good thing in the society. Before I go on to tell you the third vocabulary I have for you, please subscribe to this channel and check through the channel because I've shared very many Luhya lessons that you can benefit from. You can learn about our vocabularies, our story, how we came to be in the western part of Kenya, our origin, and many more lessons that I'm sure you can watch and you can learn about us and even learn the language itself, which is Bukusu, a Luhya subtribe. Now, the third vocabulary you can use to describe Edwin Sifuna is Kutalangi. Kutalangi. There's actually a song that uses this word Kutalangi, and it's also mostly used for men, actually men who've done great things in the society, men who are strong, who are fierce, you know. You can use the word Kutalangi to mean someone who is strong, someone who you look up to, or someone who you respect. Okay, so we actually have three vocabularies, Sivya, Kutalangi, and Emboko. Please let me know in the comment section which of the three is your favorite and why do you prefer it over the other three. If you are Luhya Bukusu and you are watching me, please add more vocabularies. Add more vocabularies that will help us to describe such fierce people, courageous people, or people that we look up to in society. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.